Hi, this is Lana. Welcome back to Tarot, Oracle, and Runes. This is a reading today for the air signs. And just like with the earth signs, I asked what challenge, because this is new Pluto in Aquarius, right? And so it suddenly occurred to me this morning. I've been doing a lot of research on a lot of different subjects, but I've been wanting to know, what is everybody facing? What are they being challenged with right now? What is changing or shifting? What's being very challenging at this time that everybody's going through? So I asked about the air signs specifically. And first, the base of the reading is creativity. Some of you might be struggling with how you are showing up in your in fields of creativity. Maybe some of you are feeling like you're not having any like new ideas. Maybe if you're usually a creative person, you're feeling maybe kind of stuck. Like maybe you paint pictures, and every time you think of something to paint, you're like, well, I kind of painted as something of that already. Maybe you're over questioning and overthinking your creativity. And it's feeling like, because this creativity is the Renaissance in Italy and Venus, when they had so many artists, painters, sculptors, working on a lot of new things. And a lot of, through the Renaissance period, a lot of people showed up with new ideas of how to express their creativity in a lot of different ways. Now, he's looking at a painting, so maybe this is something he's painted, and he's seeing the city maybe in a new way, okay? And maybe this is what you're having an issue with, is seeing things in a new way. So then I asked, okay, well, if this is what people are having issue with, then why is this happening? Okay, I actually specifically asked, why is this happening? And I got 3 cards for that. And the first one that showed up is, some of you are on the verge of going through a spiritual awakening or another leveling up. You're having an energetic upgrade, a new way of being integrated. A lot of energetic shifts are happening on the planet in this Pluto and Aquarius. A lot of things that have been hidden are coming to light. And you were going through, if this reading is for you, you were going through a leveling up on an energetic level, okay? And you're starting to not only now see new energies and understand new energies, you're integrating them. One thing I've noticed with my own spiritual awakening is that after integrating the things that shifted and changed, it kind of left me with the feeling of, well, what now? You know? Why am I not feeling the way I was feeling? Well, it's because I've integrated those energies. And now I'm going forth into the future day by day in a new way. So this is happening for some of you, okay? And you're having to take some time to, which is what the little lull is all about, take the time to integrate these energies and then figure out how your body now reacts, how your mind, your psyche interacts with this new energy that you've now integrated, okay? Maybe you have some new things sparking in your energetic field that have to do with your psyche, your psychic abilities. Maybe your dreams are different. Maybe the way you even respond to people is a little bit different because you're now different, okay? So maybe now even some new ideas will start coming to you, and the universe is, once you get these energies integrated, and the Earth Sign's got this card in the same position as well. Leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. So the universe is supporting you in whatever way you are now seeing how these energetic upgrades are affecting you. Okay? And now you just have to take the next step. And it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you take that step. Okay? I also think that because the next card we have is Mintalkin. Mintalkin is longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Some of you might be now coming into your light worker energies, where you're now wanting to do something on a way of being of service, okay? A way of being of service to help humanity, to help, maybe you're being called to do something different, okay? And as you go into the future, because this card's for, there's not really a timing on this card, but I did ask about like the next 4 weeks, like going into the future in the next 4 weeks, how, what challenges and then what comes after that. So some of you might be also realizing that you're at a stage of the game where after integrating these energies, you're now feeling called to do something different than you used to do. Okay, you're letting go of the old, stepping into the new, and maybe you no longer want to paint. Maybe now you want to write. Maybe now you want to learn healing methods. Maybe now you want to study something new, and then while you're studying it, you just suddenly go, "Wow, maybe I could teach this. This is really interesting to me. It's different." Okay, so that's what this change and shift is. Okay, so then I asked, how what would you see after that? Okay, what would you next see play out in your reality? And just remind you, this is not going to resonate for all of you. Okay, and the first card I got for that was the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. So you might, with this new stuff coming in or being called to service, you might now start all of a sudden start getting your intuition heightened. Okay, see how their heads are all lit up? And it's now guiding you in a different direction of how you might be of service. And maybe you even start running across the path of people who you start finding people in your own community that are interested in the same thing you are, and you didn't even know that it existed. Okay, so there's some kind of gathering going on an energetic level where, after getting integrated, it's now starting to you're starting to feel all these new things. You're starting to see and hear about different ways that you hadn't never thought of before, and you're finding there's other people interested in some of the same stuff you are, and you realize that these are maybe even people from soul contracts from a past life. Okay. Sorry guys, I am still sick. I still have a lot of congestion. But going forth into the next couple of weeks, you now feel like you're gonna start something new, birthing a new age, dreaming a new world into beginning. Maybe you're having, maybe you've been having prophetic dreams, where you're actually starting to see some of the things you've dreamed about play out in the physical world, and some of it I think you're going to find is going to be absolutely amazing to you. You might have a dream that you forgot about, that one day you're walking along and your intuition's talking to you, right? And then all of a sudden, you start seeing a way that you could do something new, do this new thing, and go forward, some kind of innovation that you go forth into the future, that you start thinking about the possibilities, the opportunities. Things start showing up for you, and you start going, wow, how can I take this and make it mine? How can I take this and bring it out? And you see she's got her upper chakras are lighting up here. I started studying chakras here recently, guys, when I was interested in like the 7 ones, but there's ones that are above us. There's one right above us called the soul chakra. You see how she's connecting with it? And then she's also connecting with her stellar gateway chakra, which is up here. Okay? So she's getting all these downloads and connecting in a way that she never thought of before. Okay? So this is seeing the possibility and the opportunity show up for you of being of service, changing your life and how you live it. Okay? At the same time, because there's so much of it, the universe is also saying, make sure you also mother yourself as well. Make sure you realize that you don't have to do it all at once. That the mother energy is holding you in her arms. She's letting you know that you're loved, and you just have to do it one step at a time. Okay? You don't have to do it all at once, because there's a lot to learn, there's a lot to do. And for those of you that this is resonating for, make sure you take time to love yourself and put yourself first, because if you don't take care of yourself first, you cannot be of service to others. There's so many givers and helpers and healers out there that just give and give and give, and you've got to remember that it's okay to say no. Okay, so you might have to spend some time, maybe one day of the week you make that the day you don't do nothing but meditate, take care of yourself, spend time with loved ones, or even just spend time with yourself, immersed in a good book, doing something that feels healing to you, painting your nails, playing a game of, dice or Yahtzee or something with somebody, doing something that you're just taking a day off to mother yourself and letting yourself know that you love yourself first, okay? And that there's enough of you to go around. But you've got to make sure you love yourself first. So then I said, well, what action should they take next? So while this is all coming into play, we've got answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? This is actually putting into action whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, or whatever you're now suddenly feeling called to do, and taking the action to do it. You're actually starting to put the pieces together. You're actually starting to maybe you're laying out a strategic plan. Maybe you're you go and get yourself, like I did, maybe you go and get yourself a planning book. And you decide to set your goals. What do I want to accomplish in a month or in a year? 3 years, 5 years. Where do I want to be in 10 years? So in answering the call, you are strategically putting together everything you need to do. Okay? The universe is opening up and giving you opportunities, and now you're trying to strategically figure out how you're going to do it. Okay? And as it plays out, it's happening. We've got the Lemuria card. You are now creating the life that you've dreamed of. Okay? You're starting to actually take the actions that are going to make your dreams come true. You're actually putting into action. You're taking the steps. You're doing the work. You're remembering also to love yourself and take time off for yourself. But it's starting to happen. Going into the future, you start seeing the results of your actions. All right? And then I asked, well, what's the end result for the last card? Warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? This to me is her taking up the sword, and on the inside she's doing the changing, but in the outside she's becoming this different person because she's gone through this awakening from the beginning. Okay? She's integrated the energy. She's figured out this new creativity or this new thing she wants to do. And she has made it her mission that she's going to step up and be the leader, not the follower. Of course, leaders are very good, should be very good at putting other people first too and supporting them, but also, stepping back when they need to and stepping forward when they need to. Claiming your own space. Stepping up and saying, I've now integrated all these energies and I am now going forth and I now know what I want to do. So this is a whole new thing, new energetic thing coming up for some of you. I think some of you are going to be the light workers. I think others of you, nothing from the past is going to, old belief systems, old structures. We're going to start seeing a lot of new, I actually did research on it because I was curious as to exact things. I looked at Pluto and Aquarius and I've done a lot of research, guys, in the past week since I haven't been able to do a lot of readings. And you hear me coughing and hacking, I apologize. But when I started doing this reading for the air signs, I was like, oh, wow, we've got a beginning and how things are coming about and how you're answering it and how you're going from this new Pluto and Aquarius, how you're making this energy work for you. Okay? And this to me is also telling me about you're very creative, whoever this is resonating for, but now you're using your creativity in a new way. And it involves not just yourself, but it's involving other people. And you're making these dreams come true, and you are answering the universe is always going to be supporting you and helping you for things to work out in your best interest. So for whoever this is resonating for, you are beginning a whole new, going through integrated path of energies where I think you are going to be finding a lot of more people than what you thought you would. I think that your mind, you're actually going to switch from being going, okay, well, I'm going to do this and not really planning. I feel like you're going to deeply plan for this. And in the near future, I think you are going to become, whoever this is resonating for, you are going to become one of those that's going to fight for something. Fighting for something you strongly believe in. That's speaking to you. Out with the old, in with the new. This is definitely an inner, a storyline for someone who is, maybe you were always kind of quiet in the background. I feel like this is someone that's going to step up and use their voice and by their actions, because she's holding a sword here. I feel like this is someone that is going to definitely step up to the plate to lead others and feel strongly committed to whatever it is that they're wanting to do, because they got this warrior woman energy. Okay? This might even be somebody who used to be kind of in the background. But as you start going through this shift and integrating all this energy and realizing that you have the love and that the universe has your back, I believe you're going to take some risks that you've never taken before. You're going to become this warrior woman or warrior man. Okay, it's just the energy of, guys. Maybe this is a man that suddenly has another level of spiritual awakening happen, and you start having these premonitions, and they start getting stronger and stronger, and you realize you start seeing, you even start seeing the energy around people. I'm hearing this Lemurian light workers. Some of you, your higher self is going to intuitively start seeing some people in a new way that you're going to feel called to help. I'm feeling like some of you are going to start seeing auras or seeing energy play out around people. That's what they're telling me. Leveling up and seeing something else play out. There's some other type of energy here they're talking about here where some of you might even start actually seeing lights, seeing waves of energy. I'm hearing that you might, something about a thread. See some kind of a light. Somebody sees some kind of a light, and when they go to different places, they see a little bit of that same light, and it leads them somewhere. Somebody starts seeing, I'm hearing energy of angels. Some kind of higher self-consciousness activation as well. To do with light worker energy. And light worker in a someone starts it's hard, I'm trying to describe what they're showing me. Somebody starts realizing they can do something with light. Or light waves, energy waves of some kind that they can see with their psychic mind, with their higher self, like the third eye. And you see this, and the energy even maybe turns colors for you, but you start learning how to read certain kinds of energy. And then you find out other people can do this too. Some kind of new, somebody has some kind of new ability pop up that has to do with light waves or light energy. I don't know, you start seeing it in a psychic way, though not on a real physical way, but you see it with your third eye. That's for somebody out there. Somebody starts working with this and discovers they over time, they can use it to do different things with it. Maybe healings, or see something on a psychic level that they didn't realize they could, but they make some kind of breakthrough during doing work with either their chakras or their third eye. A different meaning for the word light worker, I'm hearing. So guys, take that how that resonates. And this is some of you really stepping forth with this new energetic level and going into the future, making Pluto and Aquarian energy and the energy of these upgrades by working with your chakras or working with your different, just working with energy in a total different way. After you discover it, you become really strategical about it. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that this resonated with some of you. Yeah. So whatever this creativity is that's no longer working for you, I'm saying just let that go, because you're getting ready to energetically shift and start working with something else on another part of your path. All right, guys. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Awesome reading. Lighthouse.